Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite some time since I uploaded a video. Sorry, I was very busy these days. Today I'm going to post a detailed analysis of Nifty index. We are going to do a multi-time frame analysis, which will be really helpful, and it's going to be a very educative video for you guys. You can follow the same techniques in assessing other stocks as well, whatever you're tracking. So I will show you how to do it for Nifty. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to do a monthly time frame analysis, weekly time frame analysis, and a daily time frame analysis. This is called multi-time frame analysis, and as we are into a fresh month here, so it's going to be very useful for you as well, as we are doing it right at the start of the month. What we will do is we will look from both bull's perspective and bear's perspective, and then see what we can expect from the market and who is stronger or who is weaker. Okay, so from bull's perspective, let's see first. It's very clear that the market is in a very strong bull run after this pandemic drawdown, and there has been hardly any pullback at all, no retracement whatsoever, only one bear bar here and one bear bar here, which is just not so significant at all. So there has been no decent pullback as such in this strong uptrend. So what bulls would be thinking is, as long as the market is going up, it keeps going up. That's what a trend follower will do, right? It's in a bull trend, so the market will go up. That's what it is about. So bulls are quite confident now, I would say. There was one attempt here which was very easily failed. Okay, the bears really failed to gather any momentum, and after 3 months, you can imagine, after 3 months they tried again here, and again they failed. They didn't have any momentum at all. So the bulls would be really confident that they are very strong at the moment. And after this drawdown here, you can see the wick, and what bulls would be thinking is, the bears didn't manage to take the prices lower. Instead, the bulls defended these lower prices, and it didn't come down at all, and now it's starting to go up. So what bulls would be thinking is, they are quite strong at the moment, and they would be looking to conquer, these levels here, right? They want to conquer the highs, the previous highs here. So they want to take the prices past those price, right? So take it higher. That's what they'll be thinking, and they look pretty confident at the moment. So they don't have any reason to worry about. And if you go to the weekly time frame as well, you can see after this strong bull week, this has been pretty mild. So some might even say this is like a pole and a flag pattern, and we don't have to worry about the patterns at the moment. We just look at the price actions and see. So what bulls will be thinking is, we printed a very strong bull bar here, and even after several weeks, the bears couldn't even come, even maybe they could come only to the 50% of that bar. So they look very strong, and they also seeing a nice momentum again to the upside in this green bar here last week. So this also indicates that they don't really have to worry about. So they are confident, and they want to see that the market's going higher, and obviously they would want to take these levels out in this leg if possible, right? And on a daily level, let me clear off the drawings here. On a daily level, as you can see, this was a very strong correction on a daily level, this leg here. And then the bulls, they are doing good. Bears try to enter here, but it's clearly the bulls that are showing strength at the moment, and they are forcing the bears to accept these higher prices. Okay, the bears brought the prices to this level, but again it was completely rejected by the bulls. So from bulls point of view, it's a very nice bull market, and the market should continue higher. Okay, so that's what we see. Now on the contrary, you have to be always neutral when you are assessing the charts. Okay, you cannot have a preset bias, and then so that you can ignore some of the things. So what we do is, we don't want to get into those kind of traps. We have done the analysis from the bull's perspective. We now do the analysis from the bear's perspective very quickly. And as you can see, the bears also saying like there is a imminent pullback, because it's been a very strong bull run here without any correction, right? Yeah, it shows strength, but we all know that the market cannot keep going in this degree like this, which is like 80-90 degrees angle. So if it goes something like this, it's more sustainable, like say 40 to 50 degree angle. But if it goes so steep like this, sometimes if it can fall right back like this. So what bulls are thinking is they are waiting patiently. Now you have to understand that what bears are doing is they are waiting patiently to attack the bulls, I would say. I mean, from the bears perspective, obviously they know a correction is due, and they are waiting for the right opportunity to pounce on the bulls. So they have tried here, and if you see, there has been some sellers at the higher prices. Some sellers were here, they brought the price down. Some sellers again at higher prices, they brought the price down. So what they are thinking is they managed to not let the bulls break this high this time. They let the bulls break this one because they were very strong, but on the next high, in this doji bar or indecision bar, the bulls couldn't break this high. Okay, so that's what bears are thinking. That shows that the bulls are weakening and we are probably becoming stronger. That's the bears perspective, because the bulls couldn't break this high and there was a rejection. So the first attempt to these prices, there were sellers sitting, they rejected those prices, and the second attempt, the buyers couldn't even touch the high of the previous bar, and the sellers came in and start rejecting those prices, right? So that's what they are doing. So now they are looking this as a third attempt, and they are looking to reject the prices and not let the bulls take these prices as well, the high of the indecision bar as well. So they want to defend those prices, the high of the indecision bar, and not the one which is much higher, the previous bar. So this is from the base perspective. What they are saying is we are able to print a lower high. Okay, it's a lower high on the indecision bar, and they want to expect the same pattern to continue in this month as well. Okay, that's on a monthly time frame, and let's quickly move on to the weekly time frame and see what's happening. After this nice bull bar, there has been some decent pullbacks here, and as we can clearly see, the bulls are not able to take the prices higher. It's been getting rejected. The bulls are witnessing a rejection at the higher prices. So from what bears are thinking is maybe we can reject at a point where it could be like this, like the trend line. If you draw a trend line like this, and if the price goes up here to this point here, they will be looking for selling, and that would also print a lower high. This is one high, this is lower high, and this would be another lower high. So they would be looking to sell somewhere here. So essentially they don't want the previous bar's high to be taken out. That would be their objective. So they are hoping for that. They know that bulls might push a bit higher, and when prices reach this level here, I think we can see some sort of selling pressure if bears are really keen on taking the prices down, and if they have that momentum and strength. That's the thing. So this is our bias, and we have to further wait for the confirmation from the market if that is what the market is trying to do. Okay, now let's quickly move on to the daily, and as you can see here, there has been some on a daily level. We are seeing some very strong pullbacks, a correction mode here, right here and here, and we don't see a continuous bull run. I mean, after this, these highs have been not taken out, and the bears are really stepping in, and probably it might go up, and bears would again step in and put in a strong bear leg here. That's what they are expecting. Okay, this is our view. We know what bulls and bears are thinking. So let's quickly do what is the objective. I mean, if the bears want to take the prices down, what should they do? In my opinion, they should defend the previous high here of the previous month, the indecision bar. That would make a lower high pattern here. So they want to defend the previous bar's high, and ultimately they definitely don't want the bulls to take out the all-time high here, right? So the first objective is to defend the previous bar's high. If not that, at least they should defend the all-time high, which is the one bar previous to that. and they'll be looking for an opportunity to sell basically. Okay, that's from the bear's perspective. From bull's perspective, obviously it's quite the opposite. They want to defend this level here, the recent low on the indecision bar. They want to defend this, and they want to take out, the first target is to take out the previous bar's high, because that would instill a lot more confidence in traders who are sitting on the walls. They don't, who are not yet decided whether to participate in a bull or bear market, whatever it is. So there are some people who are just waiting to see how the market unfolds. So this, if they break the previous bar sign, that would instill some confidence, and more bulls will be coming in and participating, and they would be easily taking out the all-time high. That's what their intention would be. So the first thing is to take out the high of this. So from a trader's perspective, so what we gather is we have to wait for market to confirm. This is our bias. We know like the bears want to print a lower high pattern to continue, and then the bulls want to take out the highs. So we have to just wait and see whether who will be able to successfully fulfill their objective. Will the bears be able to reject the prices at the level which is a lower high, forming a lower high? If we get that kind of confirmation, we will have a bearish bias and look for selling opportunities, and we can get a very decent sell opportunity as well. Okay, so that's the multi-time frame analysis. So when prices goes, I would say on a daily time frame, to make it more clearer, if we draw a trend line something like this, if we draw a trend line something like this, and I would be interested in this zone here initially, and that is the area where bears would be looking to come in and start printing bear bars. If that happens, if price is getting rejected convincingly, then we can go short from that point. And from the bull's perspective, if they're able to take the prices higher with a strong momentum, if it comes here on a, what I mean is, if price comes to this trendline level with weak momentum, the chances are the bears will pounce and then take prices lower. If bulls manage to print a very strong bull bar which looks something similar to this bar or this bar, then the chances are this trend line will be broken, and this will be their next level of resistance. Okay, so, and if it comes very strongly to this level, then the chances are we cannot expect a bear bar. It's kind of bulls fulfilling their objectives. Obviously there will be a lot more confidence in the market, and the people who are sitting on the sides will enter the market and probably take the prices higher. So if it goes strong here, so overall my kind of trading objective would be something like this. I'd be very keen on looking at this point here. Okay, this is one point I'd be looking at, and the other point would be this here. So what I will be doing is, this here. So what I will be doing is, if the price comes up very strong to this level, I will wait for the second entry if possible, and if bulls are really strong, they will take out the prices. If not, they kind of double top or something and starts coming down. That's also one possibility. So I'll be looking for that kind of a scenario here, right? So if the price goes up to this level here, and depending on how strongly the bulls make a move, and then I will decide if I have to go for a short selling on this one, or if the price goes very choppy like this, and then the bears come in stronger, then I will go for a sell entry here. So this is the plan I have on Nifty. So I hope this helped you guys. If you like this, please like and give me a thumbs up, and share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't done it, and also join my Telegram channel where you get some live updates as well on that whenever you can, and also you get the live updates about the portfolio builder series as well. I hope you enjoyed this video guys. Thank you, and see you later.